Bang! I'm live! But I got music in my ear, so let me figure out how to turn that off. Give me a minute, guys. Ah, there we go. Finally got the music off. So I'm live. I don't know. Let me see how many people we got here. Let me go over to comments. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Let me see how many people we got here. You could hear me twice. So, all right, I'm live. Someone give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you can hear me if you're in here. If you're on Facebook, give me a thumbs up so I know I'm getting my Facebook comments. YouTube, same. Let's just see how many people are in here. All right. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that so I'm not blocking the camera. All right. Homesteadish sent something from Facebook. Just a blank screen. Guess that means you can hear me. I don't know. Or that means there's no sound at all. Thumbs up, guys. Give me a thumbs up. If you see me reaching up here, that's the only way I can get to my comments. I'm not trying to mess with the camera at all. I swear. So, come on, give me a thumbs up, guys. I want to know that everybody can hear me. I mean, a thumbs up in the comment section. I'm not going to start until I know everybody got me going here. So, Living Homestead says that you're in here. So why don't you give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section so that I know that you can hear me. Same on YouTube. Can you do that? All right, let's try this again. It's just a blank screen. I'm guessing that means you can hear me though. So it says I have 2 people in, I think it's 2 people on Facebook, and oh, there we go. A wave, that works too. How you doing, Living Homesteadish? On YouTube and on Facebook. All right, so everybody's here. All right, so I guess we can get this thing started. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm getting new. Blah, blah, blah. Getting used to the new setup that I'm using to, all right, thank you, Living Homesteadish, hear me. There you go. All right, awesome. I'm getting used to the new setup where I can do Facebook and YouTube lives. So it's kind of messed up, but I figured out how to do a countdown and have music in the background, which that's kind of cool. But I don't know why it doesn't shut off when it starts because it was blaring in my ear the whole time. So I want to get into this, but I'm going to wait a minute or two, let everybody get in here. So everybody's doing good tonight. I want to talk about how it's going with the new company and also a big secret, but you're going to wait a little while for that one. I'm not dropping a bomb right at the beginning of it live. I mean, come on. How much fun would that be? All right. Yeah, I'm getting comments on YouTube on my tablet and both on my screen that's up there. So as you come in, make sure you do hit the real thumbs up on both. But give me a thumbs up in the comment. Throw up a comment. Let me know that you're here. I see Living Homesteadish is really representing. They got YouTube and Facebook going. Good job, guys. I'll tell you what, they're loyal fans right there. They are very loyal fans. All right, what do we got going on here? So it says, according to this, I got 3 people on YouTube and 4 people on YouTube and I think 2 on Facebook. I don't know. I don't know how you can tell, honestly. But we'll go ahead and get started then, I guess. Oh, wait, I got another comment coming in. Let's see what this says. It says, it's hot here and about to take a long walk, then pool, hopefully. Well, good for you, Living Homesteadish. Thanks for sharing. It's pretty warm here too, but no pool for me. I actually pulled over a couple of minutes to do this live, and then as soon as this live is over, I'm going to start driving again. So I You know, things never work out like they're supposed to. The load I had scheduled to pick up was supposed to pick up tonight at like 10:30 at night. So I'm like, oh, I can schedule a live and let everybody know in advance, and everything will work out, and that's great. Well, that's not how it worked out. About 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I get a message, my load's ready. So I picked up my load and started driving, pulled into a random place in the middle of somewhere in the United States, and just going to do my live and then start driving again. So, but you guys want to know how it's going at my new company and not listen to the chaos that today has been. So, so the new company, oh my goodness, it's been different, definitely. I'm not used to this. I guess it's called just-in-time freight. Um, Basically, I grab a load at the beginning of my day, I run throughout my day, and I drop at the end of the day, and then that's my day. Some days are pretty easy, 250, 350 miles. Some days, a little bit harder depending on traffic and location. Um, but basically, it's working out pretty well. I'm getting used to it. The only biggest problems I see so far, a lot of night driving, a lot of night driving. And I have to have a run every single day in order to get the amount of miles I need, which I have been this week. So it's been a good week this week. But um, that's pretty much the long and the short of it. It's a lot of night driving. You'll see that on my videos coming out soon. A lot of night driving. I'm getting more and more used to it every day. Um, I don't know, this camera angle, all I can see is like this much of my face. Let's try moving this a little bit. So that's a little better, I guess. Um, so everybody else out there is doing good, I'm guessing. I see that there's quite a few people in here now, at least if I'm seeing this correctly. I don't know. Anybody that has StreamYard, they would know this stuff, but I'm kind of new to it. So there's an eyeball, and it's on two different platforms, so I'm not sure which is which. There's an eyeball, which I'm guessing is YouTube, and then there's also a thumbs up, which I don't know if that's how many thumbs up I have, or you know what, I can tell that on my tablet. Let's go check that out. Oops, let's not do that. Well, actually, I can't tell that on there. Let's exit out of this. Oops, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Let's go back into it. Yeah, so apparently it's not thumbs up unless it's thumbs up on Facebook. So guys, hit the thumbs up button, Facebook and YouTube. Um, According to what I see, there's only one, and that's me. Gotta like my own video. Come on. I mean, really? So so yeah, that's what's going on with the new company. A lot of night driving, just in time freight, basically just one load per day. It's mostly drop and hook, which is kind of nice actually. I've had two live unloads, and I think this load is a live unload, so that'll make three in 3 weeks. That's pretty good ratio as far as I'm concerned. I mean, when I was running Reaper, phew, you guys all run Reaper game, you guys know that. It's live unloads are like, you're guaranteed to lose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. With this, every live unload I've had has been under an hour. I had one that was about an hour and one that was about 45 minutes. So I'm hoping for the same tomorrow when I get this load delivered first thing in the morning. So, um, man, I was kind of hoping I'd get some comments coming on here, so give me something to talk about besides just my new company. But yeah, actually I made a new video. You'll see it coming out Wednesday. It's kind of entertaining. I'll be honest. I've rewatched it twice while doing editing and posting and stuff. And it's kind of interesting because it's a different kind of video for me. I'm working on my blogs that you'll start seeing those soon. Been blogging every day, everything I'm doing. Something new I'm trying. It's a 10-day blog challenge where I'm gonna blog for 10 straight days, and then you're gonna start seeing them. And I might continue longer than 10 days, see how they look and see what kind of attention they get. But for me, it's kind of different because I was talking to my wife about this actually. Um, it's kind of different because I am just doing what I normally do. And to me, it's boring to film what I normally do. So I try to come up with videos that are, I won't say exciting because I've watched my videos. I know they're not super exciting, but informative or funny or sometimes exciting, just something different or new news that's going on right now, that kind of stuff. So I don't really think, me just doing my job is that exciting, but I'm going to start vlogging because it seems like it's popular on YouTube. Seems like you guys want to see it. So I started doing it. I'm currently on day 3, I think. So you should start seeing them in the next probably week or so. Start seeing those vlogs coming down the pike. But the new video that's coming out, I think Wednesday is coming out. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm wondering how it's going to go. Basically, the long story short is I'm driving. It's at night. You can see the road and I'm talking. And it's actually me talking while I'm driving. So, kind of just reactions to what's going on the road and thoughts that are in my head. It's kind of a long video, but there's some really good information on that video. So I'm kind of excited for it. We'll see how it goes though, because YouTube is so unpredictable. I'll make a video I really, really like and it won't go anywhere. And then I'll make a video I'll think, that was okay. And it'll do really well. So who knows? Um, but yeah, that's enough about YouTube and stuff like that. Um, I will touch on one more thing actually. It's more Facebook though. I have a reel they call them on Facebook, same as a short on YouTube, and I have a new comment here. Let's see what it is. Oops. Cowboy SJ. Yeah, how you doing, buddy? Um, Says I'm late, but I'm here. Huh? You know what they say, when you're late, you got to wait to the back of the line and you're unloaded last. So that's your penalty. So you got to stay here till the end of the video and then you can't leave until everybody else is gone. That's the penalty for being late. Nice to see you, Cowboy SJ. I was just talking about a video that I recently made, but on Facebook I have a reel that's gone. I want to call it viral. It's over 800,000 views now. I think that's pretty good. I don't know. Compared to my YouTube stuff, it's pretty good. So I've been kind of focusing on both lately, my YouTube and my Facebook. That's why I'm live on both right now. Um, Basically, just if people want to watch it, I'll put it out there, and it's more just for me to have fun. But hey, if I can entertain a few folks along the line, that sounds great to me. So, oh, who we got here? Oh, I got the guys in the house right now. So Cowboy SJ is in here. He's comments on every short. He's very funny on all his comments. And I also got in here Sterling Wheel. Sterling Wheel always shows up. He's like the reliable one out there. He's probably driving right about now. I don't know if he's working on the weekend or not, but if he is, he's on the West Coast. So he's he's showing up at 3:18 in the afternoon, which is pretty impressive. So gotta love that. How you doing, Sterling Wheel? Nice to see you here. Basically, I was just talking about my new job. Not going to tell you who I work for because I just don't do that on YouTube. But you might want to stick around for the secret at the end. You might be surprised. It's not going to be at the end, but it's going to be coming up here in a little bit. So, almost to. Let's see what he said here. It's weird. It doesn't come up on StreamYard right away. It comes up on my tablet first. So, oh, you're going to make me pronounce the name of a town. Okay, I'm not good with pronouncing names. So if your name is really hard or the town's really hard, it's Klamath Falls. He's almost to Klamath Falls. He must be listening while he's driving. Well, I appreciate that. So just listen, don't type. So stay safe out there, guys. So I'm with the new company, and I'll start over again because a couple of you guys, new guys, are coming in here. Basically, it's a lot of just-in-time freight, very similar to Sterling Wheel, where he does like I think he does a lot of FedEx freight. So Basically, what I do is at the beginning of my day, I grab a trailer, um, usually a loaded trailer, um, take it to a destination, I drop it, and that's pretty much my day. It's dropping hooks most both ends, most places. I've had 3 live unloads in 3 weeks. Um, Actually, oddly enough, I think they were all on a Monday, which is weird because tomorrow I deliver and it's a live unload. Huh. I don't know if that's any correlation or not, but it is an odd thing that I just realized. So mostly dropping hooks though. Anywhere from like I think the shortest load I did was like 100 miles, but I actually did 2 loads that day. In one day, roughly I'm running roughly 450, 550 miles a day. So that's not bad. I mean, I find myself with more downtime than I ever had as an owner operator. Believe it or not, I think that's weird. But the pay per mile is really good. So the little less miles is not hurting me. I like it. So what do we got here? We got Sterling says, I run, hustle, and shuffle. Yeah, me too. When I'm on the clock, I'm running. I'm running hard. But when I'm off the clock, not me. I relax. Um, but I think you work closer to your house, so I think when you're running hard, and then when you go home, you're probably at home. A lot of your videos are like motorcycles and doing stuff outside of trucking, which is awesome. So, guys, if you don't know who Sterling Wheel is, go check out his channel. Awesome guy. Great content. Not always trucking stuff, but that's okay because truckers are people too. My catch line. We are. We're people too. We have lives. We have wives. I have a beautiful wife at home that's probably watching right now, and my kids hopefully are watching, but I doubt it because they don't support the YouTube and Facebook addiction. That's for my wife. She says I'm addicted. I'm not addicted. I enjoy doing it, and you know what? Monetization's right around the corner. Maybe I'll make money off of something I enjoy. Would that be so bad? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It'd be nice. But until then, I just enjoy doing it. So, um, but yeah, with my new company, going back to that. So it's a lot of dropping hooks. It's about 450 miles to 550 miles roughly. Um, Most of the locations been quick in, quick out. Real easy to do. I'm loving that. Um, Compared to Reaper Freight, I mean, loading is like an hour, hour and a half. Unloading is like 3, 4, 5 hours. And I'm in and out in less than an hour everywhere I go. So I love that. Even my live unloads have been, um, I think the longest one was an hour, and the other one was 45 minutes, and then tomorrow I have one. I'll let you all know how that goes. So I started vlogging recently too, for the new guys that just jumped in here. Um, I started vlogging recently too. I'm going to start uploading those soon. Just every day, the beginning and the end and what's going on in the middle. I see a lot of YouTubers that are out there doing that, and so I'm going to try it. See what you guys think of it. It's uh, it's it's interesting to some people. I just personally think that it's my boring life. Who wants to watch it? But if you do, hey, come on along. We'll have some fun. Living Homesteadish says, where are you at here? Says you love the back roads the most, though. Yeah, that's the one thing about this company. The routing is not optional. So I have to go the routes that they tell me to go. So if you haven't figured it out yet, that's my beautiful wife. Um, that's commenting. So she doesn't make videos. She wants to, but she hasn't yet. So her and my daughter do living homesteadish soaps and candles, and it's really awesome stuff. You can find it on Etsy if you ever want to go check it out, but not a paid advertisement, just because I love my wife. Um, so yeah, back roads. They have mandatory routing. Let me turn this down so it doesn't scream at me while I'm talking. And they have mandatory routing, and so um, basically I have to follow the route they do unless I call and get an exception. Um, like for instance, an exception for this load would be instead of taking I-95 through the by the city there, I can take the loop around. So that kind of thing. Or if it's snowing and I have to go across the 30 over in Ohio, I can request to go on 80 because it's probably going to be a lot more clear than 30 is going to be. That kind of thing. So, but yeah, a lot of back roads. Yesterday? I get all these days together because it's just like I sleep and drive, sleep and drive, sleep and drive. I think it was yesterday. I was on a road. A lot of you guys probably know where this is. Sterling, you won't because you mainly run out west, but um, I want to say it was 40 south of Pittsburgh going into Maryland. It wasn't like Interstate 40, it was like a lower Route 40. Um, yeah, no. Luckily I was not loaded and it's not wintertime. But if I'm ever loaded in wintertime and they tell me I have to go on that road, I'm not driving on that road. It was up and down hills. The hills were all like, and I'm not exaggerating. I bet you there was 9% grades on that, on the just one right after another with turns, and it was just not a good road to be on. So I don't particularly like roads like that. I know out west they have a lot of, especially if you drive over the Rockies, a lot of those roads. I've done them, just don't like it. And on a 2-lane back road through PA and Maryland, not much fun. So yeah, back roads, no, something I have to do with this company. A lot more of those apparently. They don't like to pay tolls, so they take a lot of back roads so that they don't have to pay tolls. But come wintertime, we're going to be talking about that because I don't like a lot of back roads in the wintertime. So, Sterling Wheel, what you got to say? I actually love the back roads. 3 million miles experience, been everywhere. Oh, really? So, have you been on 40 south of Pittsburgh in the wintertime in the snow on those 9% grade hills? Because I ain't doing that. I, I, I love it when I get to see new places, and I don't mind some back roads, but that particular back road, not my favorite. Um, but yeah, I actually, I think I told this story on one of my vlogs, but I'm going to tell the story now because it kind of fits into this whole scenario. I did a mistake, okay, guys? So, as a truck driver, if you make a wrong turn, it could be detrimental. And I was following my GPS, and my GPS was actually right, and I was wrong. But so I was following my GPS, and the GPS said turn left. Well, the GPS that the company provided doesn't show when there's a left and a straight. It just shows one of them. So it just showed the left. So I was coming up on it. I saw the left. I started turning left. And just as I was past the point of no return, I realized it was actually a Y. And I was supposed to be on this road, not this road. And nothing I could do. So as a truck driver, I've always, you continue on your path, you find somewhere to turn around, you come back, you correct it, or you reroute and then you keep going until you get to a truck road. So I'm on this road, not necessarily the best truck road in the world. Trust me, I don't think it was a truck road at all, but it was suitable at first. So I'm like, I'll drive down here, I'll find somewhere to turn around, or I'll find a better truck route and I'll reroute back out. So I'm following the road down and it's going and going and going and going. And as it's going, it seems like every side road is not a truck road. There's nowhere to turn around. There's no warehouses. There's no stores. There's nowhere where I have room to turn around, this size of vehicle. So I keep driving. I have no other choice. It's either that or stop and call the cops and have them back me out. And didn't really want to go through all of that. So I kept driving. And I'm driving and driving and driving. As I go down the road, it's slowly getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. And it occurred to me that there's going to be a point if it gets too thin that I won't fit on here with another vehicle. Luckily, it stayed a 2-lane, but it got so thin that literally my steer tires were on the white line and the yellow line as I'm driving down the road. And it's nighttime, so it's pitch black out. So I'm looking for headlights as I'm driving down this road, trying to prepare the best I can. On turns, I'm going to have to go over in the other lane a little bit, so that I don't drop my tandems off the road into the ditch. And I'm driving. It's been 20 some miles going down this road, and I'm thinking I got to hit a road soon. I have to hit a road soon. And I look on the GPS coming up. There's two what I would call switchbacks. I don't know if everybody knows what that is, so I'll explain. It's a sharp left and then a sharp right, or a sharp right and then a sharp left. And I'm like, oh, this is not going to be pretty. So it's about the time the sun's starting to peek out. So I can still see headlights. So it's still, I can see if someone's coming, but I have no other choice. I have to take these switchbacks or back 20 some miles back up the road, and I'm not going to do that. So I put my steers on the white line on the other side's white line, and my trailer is on the white line on my side as I'm coming around the corner, and then vice versa the other way. Like literally, if that road would have been another foot sharp of a turn, I would have definitely dumped it in a ditch. Um, but I made it through both switchbacks and then eventually got back out to a truck road. Hallelujah. But that was a horrible mistake. Probably about 35 miles of driving, probably 25 miles an hour, most of it, because it was just bad. So I'm not one to say that I didn't make mistakes or I don't make mistakes. I do. And that was a horrible mistake. So I see a couple more people in here. Hey, guys, make sure you throw in a wave or a thumbs up on the chat so I know that you're in here. If you have any questions or want to call me an idiot for doing something so stupid, feel free. I'm not afraid of criticism. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. For the new people that jumped in, I'll go over real quickly one more time. Basically, I am parked just for a few minutes while I'm driving to do this live. The story behind it is I had planned to do a live because I thought the load wasn't going to be ready until 10:30 tonight. Thought I had plenty of time to be able to do a live, um, but it got ready early, so I started driving. So I pulled in a truck stop. Just going to do a live here for a few minutes because I said I was going to, and let you guys know how the new company's going. Basically, it's going really well. It's different for me. It's just in time freight. It's a lot of, grab a load, drop and hook, run it to the other end, drop and hook, take your 10, grab a load, just over and over and over again, same day, same thing every day. I've had 2 live unloads. This one I'm on now will be my 3rd live unload. They've been very quick, not compared to Reaper, which just takes forever. So it's been a very good experience, and the miles are a little low, but I'm paid so much per mile that it makes it worthwhile. Like it's not really any different than anything else I've ever done. Um, so yeah, there you go. That's the new company in a nutshell. I did have a big secret that I am going to reveal on this live, but it's not going to happen yet. I'm going to start driving as soon as I'm done, but I'm not ready to start driving yet. So I went in a sleeper berth when I stopped. So I'm going to try to pull off a split here while I'm doing this. Doesn't really matter if I do a split or not, though, to be honest with you, because I'm so low on hours at this point. I have just enough to run out my day here. And then I'll probably be sitting for a day because I don't know if I have enough hours after that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, but that's the life of a truck driver. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is sometimes. We do what we got to do to drive every day, and I don't like doing 34s. It's just, to me, it's an absolute unbearable thing because I'm not making money. I'm not making money unless my wheels are turning, so I try not to do them. So I work a lot of retread time. I do my best to do that as I can. And with this company, it seems like it's very possible because, like I said, it's most loads are the lowest combined with my deadhead and my loaded. It's like 350 is the lowest day. The highest day is like 550. So, I can easily do, 8-9 hour days and be able to work off retread time. So I had a couple of days that were a little longer in there. So that's why my hours are cutting kind of close right now. But Yeah, so that's what's going on with me and the new company. And if you want to know what's going on, I I'm on two different platforms right now. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. The reason why is I've had both of them for about 3 years, and my YouTube did, okay for a while. My Facebook never really did much, and then my YouTube started doing really well, so I started paying a lot more attention to it, and I do a lot of shorts on YouTube. I do upload. I've been uploading Monday, Wednesday, and Friday my long form videos. I don't know how long I can keep that schedule up, but for right now, that's what I've been doing. And on Facebook, I was just uploading my videos every now and then and posting links. And I had a reel that went like ballistic. It's over 800,000 views right now. Um, and it kind of blew up my Facebook channel page. I guess it's called a page on there. My Facebook page. Um, I'm over like, I don't know. I forget. It's like 12 or 1500 followers on there now. Um, and a bunch of page likes and stuff like that. So it kind of blew up my channel a little bit. So I'm kind of trying to stay on both tracks right now. And, you know, the audience that's on Facebook can stay on Facebook and support me there, and the audience on YouTube can support me on YouTube, or they can crisscross. I don't care. Both is perfectly fine with me. I'm actually this close to being monetized on Facebook and this close on YouTube. So it's the weirdest thing that I've been focusing so much on YouTube when Facebook is like I'm literally um, very close, very close to being monetized. So it's not going to change what I do or who I am. I'm a truck driver. This is what I do. I talk about trucking. I make funny shorts and reels that sometimes have nothing to do with trucking because in life, you have to have fun and you have to laugh. And I think to life is way too serious to not laugh once in a while. And if you don't, you're just going to go crazy. So sorry, I had a notification pop across my screen that kind of threw me off there for a minute. Um, I most of you guys know this. I film on my phone. I do have a tablet also that I watch the comments on the tablet because on YouTube, if you're actually on YouTube, it's more responsive on the tablet and it blows it up so I can actually read it better. On my phone, it's such a small screen that reading the comments become very, very hard. So that's why if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. So that's the long and the short of it, guys. Got the YouTube, got the Facebook, new company. There was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, that's right. There's a secret out there that I've never revealed on YouTube or Facebook. Um, Before I reveal the secret, let's give you a backstory here. I have never revealed where I work, how much money I make on any platform. I just refuse to do it. And so over the 3 years on YouTube and Facebook, wow, he cut me kind of close there, bud. Um, I've never revealed where I work at all, ever. And I've changed companies quite a few times over the years and just kind of left it off. There is one company I will never talk about on any platform, and that's because I'm honest with the carriers I go to. They, I tell them right up front, I'm on YouTube. And, if it's a problem, I'm sorry. I don't shoot when I'm driving. And if I do, it's because I'm running the camera the entire time I'm driving. I don't touch my phone, never touch my phone. I don't look at my phone. So I'm honest with them. And I've had one carrier that said, just please leave the carrier name out of it. So I do. I don't ever mention that carrier's name. I will never mention that carrier's name. But I've decided that since I no longer work at those other places, why not say where I used to work? That's my big secret, guys. I'm going to tell you where I used to work and where my experience comes from. So that way, when you guys hear me talk and you know where my experience comes from, you know who I am as a person. So when I got into trucking, big reveal here. You ready? So the big reveal is when I started trucking, I started with Cypress Trucking out of a flatbed company out of Florida. I was there a very short time, not very long at all. And then I went to a trucking company called Trans Am Trucking. You guys have all seen the Trans Am trucks, and Yeah. So I worked there. I actually was a lease operator for about 6 months until I realized it was the worst lease operating deal ever. And so then they offered me a dedicated position as a company driver. So I stayed there and went dedicated with them for about a year and a half. It was okay. It was a place where I could get good experience, and that's what mattered at the time. Pay wasn't the best, but the experience was well worth it. I definitely needed the experience. Taught me a lot. That's a reaper company, by the way. So did a lot of reaper, a lot of overnight, a lot of delivering at 3 a.m., split shift, craziness. Um, and then I left Trans Am and I went to a carrier that will not be mentioned, um, where I ran reaper as an owner operator. I bought a truck, ran reaper as an owner operator. Um, will not mention that carrier's name because I promised them I wouldn't, so I won't. Um, ran there for uh, I don't know. Was it a year and a half? I don't know. I don't remember exactly. And then I left there and I went to Landstar. Um, Landstar was an interesting experience because there are no company drivers there. You are an owner operator. I bought a truck. I had a truck payment. You know, it was legit. And I ran there for I think I ran there for about a year until my Mac broke down. A year and a half, something like that. Until my Mac broke down. And that was an interesting experience because with that company, the first company I was contracted with, I could I could have dispatched myself, but I didn't know how to do it. And he was really, really good at it. Got me really good loads that paid really well. The market was booming at that time, so it got me paid really, really well. Um, but when I was no longer with him and I went to Landstar, I could self dispatch. So I found all of my own loads. I scheduled myself out, made sure I stayed moving. If I didn't, it was on me. Dealt with all the brokers directly. Um, it was a lot more like I was running it instead of running it for somebody else. You know what I mean? Or somebody else running it for me. Um, so that was a great experience, and I enjoyed that. So, um, and then I left there because my Mac broke down, and I worked for another carrier. I'm actually not going to mention that carrier either because I slammed him on YouTube over and over again, and I'm not going to mention his name. He went out of business anyway, so it doesn't really hurt his business, but I'm not going to do it. But yeah, he was not, let's just say he was not a good company to work for. So, equipment wasn't up to date and left me sitting a whole lot. So, blamed things on me that his equipment was just broke and old, and he blamed it on me when things weren't working, even though his equipment was broken old. So, again, that was an interesting experience too. And now I work where I work now. Which, you know, honestly, if y'all wanted to find out, you probably could, but I'm not going to say it on YouTube or Facebook where I work. Because for security reasons, for the company and for myself. So I also don't tell you where I live. You know the state I live in, but that's about it. Again, for security reasons. I have a beautiful wife and kids at home and don't really want them disturbed by crazy driving with John fans. Not like that really exists. But hey, you never know. Someone just might be that crazy um, to like me that much. So that's the long and the short of it, guys. I'll go over the new company stuff one more time and the revealing the secret one more time, and then I'm going to go ahead and call this a quit because I got to start driving again. But I appreciate for all of you that have been on here this whole time. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thumbs up to you guys. By the way, hit the thumbs up if you're new to my channel and you're on Facebook. Hit subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. If you're on YouTube or on Facebook, make sure you hit the follow and the like button. That way you know when I post also. Uh, so, new company, just in time freight, dropping hooks every single day. Good deal. Hey, I got a new comment here. If I can get it to come up here. So Nevada Trucking and Trails. How you doing, Nevada? I've seen you on Pate's channel. I think I've also seen you on Cash and on DIY's channel. So yeah, I watch all of them too. I actually know two out of those three. Um, but they're good guys, by the way. Very good guys. Same people on YouTube as they are on real life. They're very sincere, good people. Um, so my new company, it's all drop and hook basically. I've had three live unloads in 3 weeks, and they've been less than an hour, so no big deal there. Um, it's just in time freight, so I'm picking up a load, and I'm driving it throughout the day, and I'm dropping it at the end of the day. Um, it's just real simple work, honestly, and it pays really, really well. The miles are a little low, but I think the pay is really elevated, so I don't really notice the difference. It's a little less miles, but pay is better. So um, that's a new company, long and short of it, basically. If you want to go back and rewatch the replay, if you missed it, told some stories of things that's happened to me with this new company. Um, and then the big real, the big secret, boom. I actually told everybody who I used to work for. I'm not who I work for now. I'm not going to do that. But if I don't work here anymore, I'll probably drop the name. But so I worked for Cypress Trucking, flatbed company out of Florida. I worked for Trans Am Trucking out of Kansas. I was a lease operator for them for 6 months and realized I was really getting messed over. Um, and then I went to a dedicated route with them, company driver. Did that for about a year and a half, where I got most of my experience in the Reaper game, working a lot of nights and delivering in the weekends and nights and 3 and 4 hour unloads and loads. It was horrible, but yeah. So, and then I went to owner operator with a carrier that I will not name because I promised them I wouldn't. And then I went from there to Landstar, where I did mostly dry van, some drop and hook, some live unload. It was a mixture of both. But I self-dispatched there, which was really cool experience. Got to learn how to do it, deal with the brokers on a daily basis, all of that. And then my Mac broke down. As you guys know the whole story, I'm not going over the whole thing. I talk about it all the time on YouTube. So Mac broke down, and then so I went to another company as a 1099 employee. I'm not going to mention that company's name because I have trashed them on YouTube, and I just don't feel like that's right for me to do. So I'm not going to name them, even though they went out of business. I could, wouldn't affect them at all, but I'm not going to do it. Their equipment was junk, and they were just not good people to work for. That's all I can tell you. But now I'm with a very good company, just-in-time freight type of stuff, and I'm actually liking it. I really am. It's a different type of work for me. A lot of dropping hooks, but I'm loving it. So that's the long and short of it, guys. I got to get back to driving. The reason why this live isn't very long tonight is because I was supposed to go live at 6 because my load wasn't supposed to be ready until 10:30 tonight. But about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I get the call. Load's ready. And it's just in time freight, so can't really let it sit until tomorrow. Or tonight. So I went and got it and started driving, pulled over to do this live, and I'm running along on the live. So I'm going to call it a night, guys. Everybody, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out. Didn't get that many comments tonight, but I did a lot of talking. My mouth is actually starting to hurt from how much talking I've done. I have a video coming out Monday and another one coming out Wednesday. Guys, go check them out. Go check out my long form videos. I'd really appreciate it. To all my trucking buddies out there, keep your rubber on the road, keep your tires between the lines, stay right side up, stay safe. To all my non-trucking buddies out there on YouTube and Facebook, hey guys, stay safe out there, and always remember, truckers are people too. Have a good day.